the J. Ray Jamaican rum.
Oh, J. Ray.
You can call me Jay, or you can call me Ray. Oh dear, I put a drop of liquid in your book here, Freddie.
Oh, that's how you can tell it's been used. There we go.
You know, I value books more than
Human life.
Human life. Yeah.
Don't you Ebenezer Scrooge?
It's a bit of a sticking point with most of the human life I know. Who keep getting shunned by because they're not a book.
Yeah.
And
what else would you like? A little bit of the light rum?
No.
What's that? Oh, I can't remember which is which.
Oh.
Which is for what?
We're gonna use the mixture in the Tiger Shark.
Oh,
it just has one rum.
That's right.
So what do you think for a dash? Should we do like a half ounce now that we got? Okay.
Sure. Let's. It's a little. I don't know.
I mean, it's just slightly less or left.
That's but probably more than a dash. But it's a dash and a half. Sometimes I find a dash isn't really. You really can't taste a dash.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Except for like payshos, maybe. Oh, come your bitters, but anyway. Well, here we go.
Maybe your orchard apricot here is super flavorful.
Yeah. Well, it's pretty good.
Have you ever wondered what it would sound like if you put liquor and ice in a stainless steel container and shook it?
Yeah.
It would sound like this.
Sounds great, but it looks strange.
Sounds great, but looks strange, you say?
Yeah.
Yeah. That means I've done it right.
That can't be. It can't be good for you.
No, that's the only exercise I get now. And let's use a hawthorn strainer, boys and girls. Shake any or strain any of the ice out of there. I don't know if it's working properly, is it?
How can you tell?
Well, it's keeping the ice out. It's keeping the elephants away. So this is a Poo-Bah from 1930 some odd. And it looks like every yellow drink that we've made here in the past 2.5 years since we started bringing the world of cocktails to you. Oh, you've come up with a garnish.
Do you want to throw these in?
Sure.
On top? On the side? I don't even know. People have been doing that.
So just float it on top?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you. We're putting dried orange. I could have used this in a recipe I did on the weekend.
Oh yeah.
I made Taiwanese beef noodle soup, and it said, use a dried orange peel if you've got it. And I said, I don't.
Why would I dry an orange peel?
She also said you could use a fresh orange peel. I didn't have an orange, quite frankly.
You're orange free?
Orange free, as free as the wind blows, as free as the grass grows. All right.
All right, here we go.
So,
not too much orange.
Not too much orange, but I would guess that it's going to be boozy. If they plunk this down in front of me at my favorite cocktail establishment, I would tip big.
Oh, too soon.
Oh, okay.
That's
That's
Yeah.
very much.
It's fine. That's
Oh yeah, this is a flavor of a different time. This is a lot boozier.
when men were men.
When men were men and didn't mind drinking a tall glass out of a short-stemmed thing-me-do. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know where that was going either. But
I expected it to be colder from all that shaking I did. I thought it was going to be a little bit more iced, but that's okay. It's got a musty flavor, which might be the apricot. Because I don't have the gin and the rum and the...
Yeah.
the punch though. The punch is going to be the
Yeah, I think
wild punch.
that's what the smell most reminds me of, is the punch.
A punch.
so punchy.
It's a punch in the face. Let me see if there's a little blurb on the back of the punch bottle here to give us an idea. Perhaps the most famous liqueur of Scandinavia, Swedish punch has for generations been enjoyed in Sweden and abroad. Made with sugar-cane spirits of both the East and West Indies, the liqueur imparts a rich and full-bodied palate of exceptional depth and complexity, offering notes of rich toffee, smoke, molasses, and leather. Yeah, that's what it is. Rum, bum, bum.
Yeah, it's I like that.
You
I
like
booze all the time.
It's
That's definitely a yesteryear cocktail.
yeah.
A lot of flavor depth. I mean, I can't even really pull one note out of there.
You can't?
No, I
No.
cannot.
other than the punch
Mm.
with its multiple notes.
Multiple
I
notes.
can pull out an E flat.
A little bit of the gin in the back,
Mm-hmm. Okay.
but that's good. We're gonna have some salt with
I
that. Pardon me.
I can't detect the gin, which is disappointing for me because I love the gin.
You loves the gin.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a sweet drink, but bitter at the end. No, not really bitter. I shouldn't say bitter. People will get scared. It's not that bitter at the end.
No,
No.
But it's not as sweet at the end as it is at the beginning.
exactly. No, it's got a nice finish. I like the way it goes.
Yeah, it's a long-lasting finish.
Mhm.
The way almost a Scotch-like
Yeah.
lasting finish. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Poo-Bah.
Sweet and boozy, just like me.
And Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, right there. Mm. Yeah, my orange slice is rehydrating. It's kind of pointless in buying it when you think about it.
Yeah, unless you're going to keep it dry. Store it in a drawer with your socks.
Yeah.
Yeah, fresh orange might have sweetened it up a little bit, maybe a bit more. But
Yeah. I mean, it didn't say to garnish
Yeah,
it
garnish
at
it
all.
all.
So it was
No.
funny that we suddenly decided.
Mm.
Mm,
Yeah,
looks good, though.
Yeah.
doesn't it?
And that's what a garnish is all about, Charlie Brown.
Mm.
I think this little drink likes me. Linus.
Color coordinated with your garnish.
Yeah. No, I would definitely make that again.
I would make it again, and if I saw it on a menu, I would think, no, I think it's time I had another one of those.
Yeah. But I'd like it to just to be chilled a little bit more.
Yeah.
You know, so I couldn't taste any of it.
So you
Well, you know, some
convince
of the-
yourself you're drinking water, like it's good for you.
if we had an unlimited supply of ice, you would ice the glass first. You'd throw some ice in there.
Oh yeah, or we could get Dave to store all of his glassware in his freezer.
You need a cooler for all your glasses. A glass cooler, basically.
Yeah, if you're gonna, be a key part of the show,
Yeah, I'm gonna have to step up with the.
to get a walk-in freezer.
All right, I'll put an order in for the dry ice factory.
Mm.
Keep everything at absolute zero.
And you don't seem to be using that part of the room.
Yeah, no, sure, I could put a fridge in there.
Yeah.
Big, large meat locker kind of thing.
For sure.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah.
We could keep our meat here too.
Sure. Well, I could get a side of beef.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be great?
Yeah, grass-fed. Probably get a deal on it if we bought a whole
I don't know
side.
if you want a whole side. No, there's money to be made there.
Wow.
Yeah. Jeez, it's been a while since we bought a whole side of beef at our place.
Have you actually ever bought a whole side of beef at your place?
No. But my dad did. So when there was, the 4 boys at home.
Of course.
Yeah, because we would have just dragged a side of beef home if he didn't have one there already. So they would buy a side of beef and throw it all in the freezer, and we just have to eat whatever was in there.
Right.
That's what we had to eat.
It was you had the 20-sided dice.
Yeah.
You rolled it.
That's right.
And tonight it's liver.
Oh.
I think we bought not a full side of beef, but a portion of a side of beef at one time when I was a kid.
Oh, yeah.
So there was, excess of these. Well, you know what it's like.
Yeah.
There's ribs and then there's a bunch of steaks and there's a roast and there's a this and that and the other thing. You guys did it too?
Yeah, it was grass fed and all the meat tasted like it was grass.
Yeah.
That's funny because that's exactly our story. We had a grass fed and everybody said, "Ooh, I don't know if I care for this."
Yeah, no, it's got a very funky taste.
Yeah, no, I like them raised on hormones or chemicals.
Yeah, I hate to say that, but yeah, you think, well, it's grass, it's gotta be, it's like, it seeps through, I'm afraid.
I'd sooner eat grass.
We got all kinds of weird things, so I couldn't tell. It was all the same to me.
Right? Do you think it was a cow?
I thought it was a cow. I'm pretty sure it was a cow.
Good.
But when we were really young kids, my dad used to hunt ducks, and so, every now and again we'd get duck for dinner. And you have to spit out the lead pellets onto the plate.
Oh, neat. It was like a competition, which son could spit out the most pellets.
So we could have, who wins.
Yeah?
So you couldn't really chew vigorously. You had to sort of gingerly chew. So you
Yeah.
tink, 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 tink.
Wow, how exciting.
Yeah.
Do you think there's a chance that your dad ever got a bunch of ducks, formed them together into the side of beef? Brought it home.
I couldn't prove that he didn't do that.
That would have been neat.
Yeah.
A side of duck.
Yeah. Why don't you just compress them into a pot roast? Yeah, it could have been. Who knows?
I think it's funny that I was actually talking to somebody yesterday, about duck. And I jokingly said, Did you have to spit out lead shot?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I'd seen it in a movie somewhere.
Maybe. Yeah.
Somebody had hunted a duck, and they were so proud that Dad had got the duck, and everybody's,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
yeah.
No,
But you really did it.
I really did it. I remember there being like 6 or 7, on the side of the plate.
For everybody.
That was my plate.
Oh, you were the guy that got the breast. So.
No, everybody had, pink, pink.
Were you eating one duck? Or was there like a couple of ducks? Because there was a big family. There was 18 of you until you were whittled down to the 6.
Yeah. But that would have been probably only 3 boys at that point, and they were all only about this big.
Oh, little shavers, so you would call them.
Yeah, little shavers. So yeah, if he was hunting, I would have been 8, and maybe Bill would have been 7, and Howard would have been, I don't know, 4. So at that point we really hadn't, started eating whole cows.
Right. Did any of you actually eat the lead?
But no,
But by mistake, you swallowed it.
by mistake, I wouldn't know.
Well,
But it would just go right through, so it's not like it's going to stay in your body for any length of time.
Yeah. Just curious.
Yeah. No, you trying to prove a point?
Nope.
Well, I think maybe you are. Son of a bitch.
you trying to point out the inefficiency of a shotgun?
No, I think he was probably right. I think I was trying to time in some sort of lead poisoning thing, but
Ah.
I don't know what the symptoms are.
No.
Well, it was weak.
Here I am.
Absolute madness.
Oh, is it madness?
Yeah, it makes you go crazy.
Oh.
Among other things.
Well,
This thing's been on the whole time. Did you know that?
what, that
Well,
camera?
not the whole time. Yeah, it's on right now.
Is it?
Oh. It's going to be on our YouTube channel, which Fred is threatening to make public.
It's probably...
Soon everybody will be able to see these
Soon,
things.
everybody.
People should be able to see us. That way when they come up to us on the street,
Yeah.
they'll be able to say, I also saw you on your YouTube channel with the same name.
Yeah.
You guys must be making a fortune.
Yeah.
And we'll say, nope,
Not so much.
non-correct.
Laura's now listening to a second podcast.
What?
Because this one's been so much fun, but we don't do it often enough. She'd like us to do it more often.
Would she? Or maybe she'd like to buy the booze as well.
Well, it's sort of, she is technically, because every time I buy a bottle of booze, she gets a little bit less of something.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Well, good for... Well, thanks for sponsoring our show, Laura.
she's shouldering the load.
What's her other favorite part?
It's a bunch of guys from one of her soap operas. The actors, they started up because they got time on their hands because they're actors.
Right.
So they've started up their own pot. They've just started it, like about a month ago.